The top of the morning to everyone. Boy, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Well, as you can see, I'm walking the bean field and checking out beans. I'm not doing any moisture testing just yet, but I suppose next week, the end of next week, we'll come in here and get these beans out. We just finished up with filling the haylage bags and silage bags up for a winter feed. As you know, I'm going to be leaving next spring, and actually it might be a little sooner. Things just keep going downhill here with him, and like I said, I don't mean to be arrogant, but I don't need this job. I just have been doing it for so long because I love being part of part of the earth, working with my hands. I just anything that keeps the livelihood of America going, I just love being a part of. But you just know, you have that feeling when it's time to cut ties, and I think it is, and it might be even after harvest. There's a lot of things I could be doing with that extra time. And I'll explain that in a different video, what I might be doing here before snow flies. But anyway, that's what's going on, and I wanted to tell all the new subscribers that have jumped on board, I greatly appreciate you. That's awesome. Stick around, things will get better, especially next summer. Things are going to be a lot more advanced, a lot more professional. I'm still getting the emails in. People kind of, not mad, but they're disappointed that my channel isn't more cryptid oriented or cryptid hunting oriented. And those of you who've been with me from the beginning know this cheesy little channel was never meant to be a cryptid or paranormal channel by any means. It's just boring me, my boring life, and keeping all my YouTube friends and family kind of up to date. Some of you might not even want to know, what's going on, but anyway, I'm putting these out because I do appreciate you people, and I want to keep in touch. I'm going to be putting more thumbnails with my videos, and the ones that I'm going to do today, I think you'll find interesting. They're prints that I had found and took pictures of about a year ago. And the first person to ever lay eyes on these was Johnny Henderson. And he said the bigger print was definitely bipedal. He thought it was probably a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. The second one that you'll see, which is the smaller one, absolutely still to this day blows my mind. I'm pretty diverse on all the woodland animals that are out there, or at least the ones that are specifically in my area, and I have never seen a track like this before in my life. It's definitely bipedal, but people, what it looks like is a little toddler, like a little 2-year-old, was running through the snow barefoot. There's not four prints, nowhere, nothing that you could see a tail brushing, or where maybe it was walking bipedally for a certain distance and came down on all fours, then back up. Nothing. These prints were, as far as I could follow them, or as far as I did follow them, were bipedal. And the bigger prints and the smaller prints weren't that far away from each other in distance. The bigger footprints that you'll see, I followed quite a ways, and they end up going across a natural pond. And when I went around on the other side of it, excuse me, went into not dense woods, but some wooded area, and they slowly disappeared, and that was just simply because of the terrain. The snow started to drift over the prints. It's not like something reached out and grabbed them, or they just vanished or flew away or anything like that. But the same thing happened with the small ones when I followed them. Pretty strange. It was like they were circling trees, or not they, or whatever. What I mean by they is the prints were circling trees, and I almost for a little thought, well, it's maybe a possum or something. But then again, you'll see the little track. It's just crazy. But it's bipedal. There's never four prints associated with this. And kind of the same thing. It went through some woods and then just kind of disappeared. the tracks did, simply because of the drifting of the snow in this particular area. So that should be interesting to you. If you have any idea what you think they might be, let me know. Like I said again, Johnny Henderson told me what he thought the smaller print was, and I can't remember. I might try to get a hold of Elijah and see if he can remember, but I know this might be a little bit laughable, but I'm almost thinking Johnny said it was something on the lines of some kind of troll. I know that sounds goofy, and I may be way off base, but as far as I can remember, I thought he said it was something to that. So if you people can associate or put two and two together, if Elijah doesn't respond to me, maybe you can kind of figure what the smaller prints is, by looking at them. You do some investigating for me. How's that sound? Let's see. The other one is going to be kind of neat. It was in Waterloo, Iowa. I was looking at some one ads, and lo and behold, the exact motorhome, not the exact motorhome, because we now know that's in the North Impact area of Fort Campbell buried. But the exact model of motorhome that we were attacked in, I found online for sale, and I took pictures of it. And the only difference is the year. It's a different year. The model year that we were attacked in was new for that year. It was 1982, and I believe this is an 84, if I remember right. It should say in the ad. But anyway, this will give you people an idea of kind of the layout of the actual motorhome that we were in when we were attacked. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I was actually going to buy this motorhome to kind of use as kind of like a research lab, quote unquote, for our new research group. But my wife just thought it probably wouldn't be a good idea. I don't know if it's a karma thing or just memories or what, but she just had a bad feeling, so I went with it and didn't get it. So, but anyway, you'll see what the actual motorhome did look like. Other than that, there's not much going on, people. I'm going to try to keep putting out these boring little videos to keep you interested until next summer. Again, if there's anything, like I said, I'll probably be cutting ties here sooner than I thought. I'll probably do it right after harvest. So if you have anything interesting that's going on in your area, and I don't mean like old folklore or anything that's been hashed over a million times, you personally, hey, I was out walking and this didn't seem right. This, something was a little off, or a friend or family member, and they don't mind us, it'd probably be just me personally at this point, checking it out. Let me know. It might be something that I might have some time to do before snow flies, and I don't care if it's in New Mexico or Canada. I'll travel to do it, but I just don't want anything that's associated with anything that's already out there. I want to reiterate again, and that was another a deal with some of these some of these emails. I'm not a cryptid hunter. I never will be. I think the terminology is stupid, to be quite honest. You don't hunt these things. These things know you're out there. These things know when you're coming from our world into theirs, if that makes sense. There's no hunting them. They already know you have entered. Here's an example. The tree line over there. I'm standing here. That's their world, their kingdom. I'm walking towards them. They know. It's just like when somebody comes into your yard, you know they're coming. Be it just a sense, or you physically see them, or you have some kind of surveillance on your property. You know that they're coming, and that's the way these things are. So these people that go around calling themselves Bigfoot hunters, dogmen hunters, it's just a joke. It's laughable. I think it just makes them feel like it gives them a little broader shoulders, or I don't know, it just makes them sound cool, but it's a joke. Anyway, I'm not going to be that clown. I guess that's it, people. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. And I know I forgot a couple things, but I got to get scrambling here. Just wanted to stop in and say hey, and hope everybody's doing well. And as always, God bless, Godspeed, and I'll holler at you later.